Yes, I'm live. Hi guys, how are you all? So, welcome everyone. How are you all? Hopefully, all of you are doing absolutely fantastic. Welcome your chemistry wizard Sanjay Arya sir. And today what we are doing, we are right now solving the questions lively. JEE Main 2025 is right now going on. I would request all of you that please go and predict your percentile of the particular shift that you have appeared in. This Unacademy Predict Your JEE Main 2025 percentile will lead you to go there. Now I'll let you to start our day with some of the questions from chemistry. Come on everyone, join the session. So we are right now providing the most exclusive and the most accurate guess-based questions from all the students who have come out of their exam centers, and right now we are delivering all of those guess-based questions to you. So hopefully you have seen these questions. So I would like to know that have you seen this question that one of the student has told us. So this is how the product used to look like. We got to count out the number of reactants in this reaction, and let's see guys, how can we initiate with this question. Everybody please join the session and do like the session on priority. Very good. So now let's start the question. So basically the first thing that we have to do over here is identification of the reaction. This reaction is from Grignard reagent, and what happens when RBr reacts with Mg and dry ether. So RMgX is a compound called as Grignard reagent, alkyl magnesium halide. This is called as Grignard reagent, which is formed here. And this compound, whenever reacts with any of these species containing acidic hydrogen, let it be water here, let it be anything, or let it be just H positive, this reaction happens in acid-base fast reaction forming RH as the product. So basically alkane is our product. So what I'm seeing is that this anion could present on either of the atom, either of the carbon atom may acquire this anionic charge R minus, to which H positive is attached. So what we have to find is that R minus and H plus are combined to give you alkane, which is RH, and our product alkane right now is this. So how can we form this product? Where can we shift this negative charge to? Over here, here. So many options are there. So I'll do one quick research and we'll let you know. This could be one of your negative charge, this could be one of your negative charge, this could be one of your negative charge, this could be one of your negative charge. One of the negative charge from here and here will be the same. I won't repeat the identical one, that will be an incorrect answer. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. What should be your answer, everyone? I think 4 is the correct answer of the given question. Now do let me know whether you have submitted the correct answer or not. 4 is the correct answer. You can predict your rank by going through the link given in your description. And there we go. The first question we have seen, first question everyone, we had the correct answer 4. Now I don't know whether exactly this product was given there in the question or not, but mostly this was one of the guess based question. Student predicted it and told us, sir, this is how the compound was looking like, and using this compound we made this question, and now the question is live to all of you. So guys, give your inputs, do let us know what question were there. Have you seen the same question? The chat box is open to every one of you. You all are welcome. Give us your suggestions and do let us know that whether you have seen the same question or not. So it was a good question. That what should I tell about this question? I guess this is a moderate based question. It's a moderately difficult question, and not just a simple reaction was used, but apart from the chemical reaction, some concept was also used. Apart from the reaction, concept was also used, that which anion can be there which can form you this particular alkane. Now I'll take you to another question, that is correct order of stability of carbocation, and this is something that was missing in our first first session today. Okay, so we had the first half today, and none of the question like this, stability of carbocation, carbon ion, acidic strength, basic strength, came from GOC. And GOC being a very important part of this complete chemistry, has a higher weightage on so many sites because it can be directly asked somewhere, it cannot be directly asked somewhere it's like asked in this case, stability has been asked. This is from GOC, and the electronic effects will be known over here. Electronic effects will decide what has to be done. So look at the question carefully, everyone. Look at the question carefully and now try to solve this question along with me. What do we have here? We have nothing here, no problem. But yes, it's resonance stabilized of benzene ring. OMe, what does OMe do? So guys, OMe is placed at meta position. Do not undergo the, what should I say? It's not working resonance wise, but yes, it's showing you minus I effect and it is not showing you minus M effect. No minus M, only minus I. Got it? There we had nothing. So at least we can say that A is better than B, isn't it? At least we can say that A is better than B. Next question is, we have OMe here. OMe has is placed on para position. So at para, ortho and para positions can contribute in the stability of carbocation. So what we can write is that minus M plus M effect of this methoxide group is more dominant over minus I effect. So this is somewhere which is working here. Always mesomeric effect is dominant over inductive. And there we have another OH group over here, and which also has minus M, positive M more than minus I. So that is one effect which is working here. Now can you decide that which one of them will give you the stable, more stable? What we have to find out is more stable carbocation. So it's very understandable now, but there is a gap I can think. I see that the question that was given to me was a bit different question than the one I'm seeing here. Complete question. Anyways, not a problem. We'll manage it anyhow. Okay. I was just clarifying that whether we have got the correct carbocations or not, but I see that in some of the other question it's differently given to me. But anyways, I can decide it from here also, and we must know that the positive M effect is higher. So I'm just guessing that let it be the question, the correct question. Positive M effect is higher for OH group than OMe group. So what we can conclude from here, the correct stability order is should be what? C, then followed by, what is this, CC only? Anyways, let it be D. So we have D here at the most, then C, and this is applying minus I effect, and that's why spoiling and not stabilizing the positive charge percent on carbon. So it should be A and then comes the B. This is the order of Ka. So guys, please guide me whether these molecules are correct or not. Anybody can hear me? Do let me know that in the chat section itself. Let me know whether the compounds I'm taking and the carbocations I have made here, these are correct or incorrect, because I find that there is some mismatch. There is another, I see there is another question similar to this. Anyways, I'll add the question later on, but till now let it be. Somebody also guessed the question in this way, and because this is what I'm feeling right now, that or let me write, let's say this could be the another question, but I think two questions on carbocation can't come, and probably this was your another gas-based question which what a student has submitted to me. One of them is CH2 with NO2 group. The another one is at para position, a nitro group. Then we have one CH3 group over here. And then we have a CH3 group at the meta position. So these are also the possibilities what we see. One of the student has submitted me these questions, these options also. So anyways, we'll try for this. And I want every one of you to participate. Please, everybody, please participate and do let us know, did you see this question? And even if not, then let us know and we will try. We will all make sure that whatever the question we are doing, let's understand the concept behind all the questions. Okay. Now let's see this question. We have this question, everyone, where one nitro group is attached. Nitro group has only minus I effect because it is connected to the meta position with respect to this positively charged carbocation. If it would have been at the ortho and para position, then its mesomeric effect or resonance effect would have been operated. Now look at this example. We have nitro group at para position. Para position has negative M effect more than minus I effect. This toluene, it's not toluene, toluene with CH2 positive charge, probably. CH3 gives you positive hyperconjugation effect, then positive I. But again, positive H is lesser dominant than resonance or what we call it a mesomeric effect. And then over here, it's only giving you positive I effect, not any plus H effect. So if you talk about their respective acidity, respective stability, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. The correct order of their stability will be, what you pick where, tell me. Plus H will make it more stable, C. Inductively it will work, D. This is inductive and this is the worst one, so A, and then comes the B. B is the most unstable one because B is attached with nitro group at para position. Nitro has a negative mesomeric effect, will abstract out the electron density. Okay. Sir, I need to score well in JEE second attempt. I mean CB student. Okay, give me an advice. Advice is pretty simple. Advice is pretty simple, brother, that there is no shortcut of anything in this world, and specifically if you are preparing for JEE, and JEE is a huge race, by the way. It's a big task that doesn't happen very eventually. It takes time to build your concept, focus on your foundation until unless you join any organization or any coaching institute or you start preparing for anything. Until then, please try to maintain working on the fundamental things, working on the base part of every concept, such as talking about chemistry. You must know atomic symbols, atomic numbers, atomic masses, periodic table, basic general organic chemistry. So these are some fundamental things that you have to prepare yourself for. Specifically talking about chemistry right now, I told you. Now same thing also applies for mathematics and physics. This fundamental thing will keep you or will give you a huge amount of confidence when you will be preparing, and your major chapters will be started. So it will become highly easy. So that is what I should say, that if you want to ace your JEE Main exam, even from here, you can do it. Just only focus upon the basics and fundamentals of the chapter. So that's what we have. That was a question. Now, the another question, I guess probably it's the third question we are having. So initially we started from this very amazing question of organic chemistry, Grignard reagent. Then we had another question that came in the terms of general organic chemistry. I think the organic chemistry is pretty rich over here. We have seen two questions from organic chemistry. This is the third question. The question says that assertion that element going from left to the left of the periodic table are acidic in nature. So elements aren't acidic in nature. They're oxide. Probably this question was like element oxide from left of the periodic table are acidic in nature. But You know what are the elements in the left of the period? This is like sodium oxide, potassium oxide, magnesium oxide, but we know that all of them are what? Metallic oxides are basic oxides. I guess basic oxides are, this statement is false then. This is a false statement. Do let me know if you are watching, and if you felt like, if you have seen the same question in your exam, do let me know. If there is any change that you've seen in your exam, if you see that no sir, this question was not like this, it was a different question, then also correct it with us. Okay, you can correct it with us. We can change the question anytime you want us to change, and any kind of data or any kind of line over there. Yeah. Now moving to the next statement, let us read out the next statement, that elements oxide, now it is talking about the oxide, from right of the periodic table on hydrolysis give the acid. So they are present on the right of the side, such as CO2, SO2, NO2, etc. These all are acidic oxides. Okay, these all are acidic oxides. So what do you think? What do you see? What should be the, this is a true statement probably, because they on hydrolysis also produce what? Acid. So let's say if I am dissolving them in water, on hydrolysis they produce carbonic acid, sulfurous acid, nitric acid, like that. So the correct answer should be A is correct, but R is incorrect. Option number 3 is correct. So that's what a student has guessed, guys. Okay, so Shirish is saying, Shirish Reddy, that same question was appeared. That's good. And hopefully, Shirish, you have attempted it well. That's good. That's best. So guys, that was the third question of the day we had, and we are continuously waiting for other students to respond us, to submit their questions, and then we'll start solving them in front of you lively. And I want every one of you to participate, to take an idea that how other questions are going to come in your upcoming shifts, and those who have already done it, they can take an idea whether they have attempted it well or not, or so this is how you can do it. Now we have the next question. We have the fourth question here. So fourth or fifth we are having. This is the fourth question. So check out this question, everyone. Check out this question. Question says that calculate the molality of 3 molar NaCl solution. We have 3 molarity, and density is there. NaCl, everything is given. By the way, we got to calculate its molality. So these kind of questions are usually asked. One thing I'll do is, first of all, you got to take, let's say, so basically not let, just molarity is given to you is 3 mole 1 liter. What you can see that 1000 ml solution has 3 moles of NaCl. It has how many moles of NaCl? 3 moles of NaCl. That means if something has 3 moles of NaCl in it, that means mass of solute is how much? Mass of solute is moles into molar mass of the solute, molar mass of the NaCl. So this will be 3 multiplied by how much is the mass? Sodium is 23, calcium, chlorine has 35.5, 23 plus 35.5 is 58.5, and this comes up as 175.5 grams. The another thing is mass of solution. Mass of solution is very easy to find out, density into volume of solution. Volume is 1000 ml, density is 1.25. So 1.25 into 1000 will give you 1250 grams. So this 1250 gram, this whole data will give us what? Calculate molality. So now you can find out the mass of solvent. How you can calculate the mass of solvent? We are not supposed to put the direct formula, because direct formula requires or just gives you 1 by small m, and 1 by small m doing its inverse, it's very difficult. So just do the procedure, follow the procedure, eventually you'll get the answer. Okay, hopefully this question came in your exam. And yeah, Ninath Patil, hello. We have mass of solvent here. Mass of solvent will become 1250 minus 175.5. And tell me how much does it come? 175.5. So this will be like 0.5. 1174.5 grams. So molality will be how much? Formula of molality is number of moles of solute, which is 3 moles divided by mass of solvent, which is 1174.5 into 1000. Please solve it carefully because that's what your answer is. Mole per kg. This is mole per kg. All well, everyone? All set? Hopefully all set. So guys, Indian masterpiece saying that shift 1 में मेरे 295 बन रहे हैं. So I personally would like to recommend you that you should visit the link given over here and you can find your percentile. You can find your percentile based on your marks you have got. So I'm waiting for other questions to arrive, everyone. Please allow me some time. Until then, please keep on solving your own questions. This is the fourth question we are having. That's the fourth question with us. Okay, now I'll take you to another question here. I'll take you to the next question from here. There we go. The next question, everyone. It's a fifth question of the day. Fifth question of the day. We until now have solved fourth question. 4 questions. Now the fifth question for you. Statement 1 says that nitrogen, sulfur and halogen, nitrogen, sulfur and halogens and phosphorus present in organic compound are detected by Lassaigne test, which is a true statement. Undoubtedly, it's a true statement. Then we have Uh, Somebody is asking where is the link. Link is in the description, guys. Go to the description of this video. Because I see it, see there is a link. Class notes is there, this is there, for important updates are there. Allow me a sec, by the way. So I have asked to put down the link over there. Don't worry, guys. And thank you, Indian Masterpiece, for sharing this piece of knowledge. Now, another important. Now, let's see the another statement from here. A statement says that the elements present in the compound are converted to form converted from their covalent form into ionic form by fusing them with sodium, and which is absolutely correct. And that's why we do it. Otherwise, how are we gonna to carry on with the Lassaigne test? So that's what we do. So let us suppose there is a carbon is there, an organic compound is there, and which contains carbon and nitrogen in it. So whenever this compound is fused with sodium, it forms sodium cyanide, which is plus and minus. So this is where we can get the cyanide ions, the source of cyanide ions, and then it can undergo further reactions and Fe2 plus, and then this kind of complex is obtained. So question number 5, that was question number 5. Both of the statements I found are correct. And do let me know whether you also have faced the same question or you found any another question apart from this. If any of the error is there or any of the changes you find, let me know. Now we'll come to the next question. This is the next question. The next question is that which number wise, this is a 6th question of the day. So for the 6th question we have, how many of the following are non-zero dipole moment? As all of them are non-zero only. No idea on what question is saying. Maybe the question is not actually correct, or you can submit whatever you want to me. Please submit your correct answer, what you want. Now talking about their dipole moment, this shares the dipole moment in this side. They also are having a dipole moment like this. So let's say they are having a net dipole moment over here. Mu net is not zero. It's a polar molecule. The same applies over here. The overall dipole moment is like this. So we can say that mu net is non-zero. This is very easy to explain. Del positive, del negative. This is the direction of dipole moment. Mu net again is non-zero. And then sulfur and hydrogen. Sulfur being more electronegative than hydrogen. Electronegative, this electron pair have electronicity towards them. Overall dipole moment, let's say like this. So mu net again is non-zero. The question is like, which of them is having? Anyways, I don't know what exactly was this question about. But from here, so we can say 0 is the correct answer. And you just let me know whether this question is absolutely correct or not, because this is something which has been guessed by some of the students, and this could be correct. This may or may not be correct, but yes, we have got the complete concept behind the question. So the correct answer should be 0 as per the question saying. Now we have 7th question, everyone, for the day. 7th question that came in your exam of chemistry. That which of the following is correct structure of D-glyceraldehyde? You know what is glyceraldehyde? So CHO, CHOH and CH2OH. This compound is called as glyceraldehyde. And this glyceraldehyde can further be written down as one of the CHO. The the chiral carbon can be written down into OH into right direction, and OH in right direction becomes capital D glyceraldehyde. And the same in left hand side or in right hand side. Right hand side it is D, here it will become what? L glyceraldehyde. Like that. So that was the question asked. Another similar question was asked like this. Got it, guys? That was 7th question. Now let's see the 8th question, everyone. Let's see the 8th question. What is this question here? We already have the answer also. So the number of hydrogen present in nickel DMG complex. So first of all, we must know how this complex is obtained. So it's a very genuinely it's a perfect explanation directly from the NCERT. We may see this compound is called as dimethylglyoxime. Dimethylglyoxime. Oh, allow me a sec. So yes, let's carry on. So guys, one of the question, dimethylglyoxime, when it is treated in the basic medium, 2 of the hydrogen are lost and it forms dimethylglyoximate. Dimethylglyoxime, but we require 2 equivalent of this compound also. 2 equivalents are required here. Donor atom is no doubt nitrogen here, and this is how it's formed. Ni, this nickel with 2 positive charge, DMG also with a negative charge. This is your OH group. One of them is OH group, the another one will be O negative, and similarly this will be your OH, and this will be O negative. This is your nickel DMG complex. The question was asked that how many number of hydrogen are present. So you can easily see from here. So carbon, this is your oxime group, and there are 2 methyl groups. right? And we are using two equivalents, and we also are providing them two OH negative, two water molecules are removed, and then it forms 2-methyl glyoximate. This is your, sometimes its resonating structure is shown like this. Now these are also two, and this is the DMG complex, by the way. This is your DMG negative, this is your ligand, dimethyl glyoximate. And this was the diethyl glyoxime. So now we understand the importance of these compounds. We have seen this compound so many times, even in the detection of Ni2 positive. So once it is treated with Ni2 positive, it forms a complex like this, a square planar complex of nickel DMG whole twice. Now I'll take you to the next question, probably 9th question of the day. How many questions have I solved? 8 questions. So now I'll take you to the 9th question, and the 9th question is pretty easy, and the solution also has been given over here. First of all, just read out the 9th question. What is the maximum covalency of group 15 having weakest EE bond? So which one has the weakest EE bond? Do you know what EE bond is? It's single bond. We are talking about group 15. This is NN, this is PP, this is bond we are talking about. So this is the weakest bond, although nitrogen triple bond is the strongest bond, but because of the triple bond, right, p pi pi bonding there, it's not a it's a single bond, by the way. This single bond along with this two or small size nitrogen with two lone pairs on each will repel each other, and that's why it makes the weakest bond. It has been mentioned here as well. Let us read out what is written here. So S and P, S and 2P, between the two atoms, consequently the bond enthalpy is this. It's very high. But on the contrary is the oppositely. It's saying that phosphorus, arsenic and antimony form single bond as this, while bismuth forms metallic bond in the metallic in its elemental state. And however, the single bond of nitrogen, see, it is the weakest bond, and because of its high electronic repulsion of the non-bonding electron, and then that's why the correct answer will be what? Maximum covalency. So what is the maximum covalency of nitrogen, everybody? You might have heard that every second period element, maximum covalency of nitrogen is 4. It can maximum form 4 chemical bonds. That's its maximum covalence. In that too, it forms with hydrogen, and yeah, somewhere with the quaternary salts of alkyl groups. So that also it does. So guys, that was the 9th question or 10th question, probably 9th question for the day we had. Now I'll take you to 10th question of the day. 10th question that appeared in your exam, guess based question, what students have submitted to us. Let's see this question. Which of the following has 2 secondary hydrogen atoms? We have to find out which of them has 2 secondary hydrogen atoms. First of all, I'll try to draw structures of every one of them. It's 2 2 3 3 dimethyl pentane. So this is 1 2 3 4 5. 2 2 3 3. So how many second degree are there? This is connected to 2. This is second degree, and no other is second degree. Then so it is like 4 degree 4 degree. It just has 1. So this is not a correct answer. If I talk about the second one, this is your first. Now this is the second one. Second one is 2 2 4 4. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we have 2 2 1 2 3 4 and then 4 4. How many 2 degree can you see? So I can see this as 2 degree. This another one has 2 degree. We have this as 2 degree. So this is 3. Another, this is incorrect. Let's see the third option. If third option has 2 degree, 2 number of 2 degree secondary hydrogen. Secondary hydrogens. Okay. Wait. So secondary hydrogens means there should be 1. So this is 2 degree carbon. So how many carbon are there? 1. So 2 degree carbon is actually 1 and will be attached to, it is already attached to 2 carbon atoms and 2 hydrogen atoms. So if it is something connected to 2 hydrogen atoms, then definitely it will be the correct answer. First is the correct answer itself. First is the correct answer. So that's it. Okay, there's one more question we have. Okay, let's see. So this is one more question we have. Well, we are not sure about this question, and that's why we have taken this question a bit separated. Like I've seen the previous question what I was telling you, and that was the 10th question. So we have 11th question of the day, everyone. 11th question. Probably half of the paper is now about to cover, and we have CuNH3 whole 4, cobalt 2 positive, has electronic configuration. The atomic number is 27. The electronic configuration is argon 4s0 3d7. Now somewhere it is d7, and if I try to make a stronger field, then 7. So I think this will be having dsp2 configuration and with the strong field ligand, and it is like square planar sp geometry, square planar geometry, and square planar complexes have even more crystal field splitting energy than, even higher CFSE than octahedral. So this should be come at the top. This should be coming at the most. Then we have cobalt 3 plus in all the cases, and this is cobalt 2 plus. So 3 plus will be having definitely more CFSE. Higher crystal field splitting will be there in 3 plus than 2 plus. So I find the correct answer should come like first as maximum. Then this is strong field ligand, relatively stronger field ligand. I think 4 should be the correct one. And rest of the things we'll see as per depending upon the question. I have asked other students also to submit their questions. So let all the questions come first, and then we'll basically break the questions one by one. Now I think it is the time that I should invite your most beloved mathematics wizard. I'll ask the most awaited mathematics wizard to come and join, and then he will explain you something about the mathematics from here. Okay, let's take to the mathematics, and remaining question will be done by me right after this lecture.
Not audible. Now I must be audible. I hope I'm audible now. Yes. Now it's good. आवाज का issue. Audible. Yes. Great. Thank you, Bhaskar. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Great. So let's start. Let's begin with math. Also, we have received again a few questions. Some of them are completely genuine. Some are still on the way. Some questions are still on the way. Some of them I have on my phone, and some are there on the slide also. For example, this is one question that has come. Just give me a minute. Hello? Hello? Anji sir. ठीक है. हाँ नहीं करूँगा. This is the first question, guys. This is one of the question, not the first question. Sorry for the words. This is one of the question. Now, as you see in shift 1 and 2, you'll see a lot of similarity. If we compare the shift 2 from shift 1, then we can definitely say that shift 2 of today was a bit more on the difficult side. Maths, as so far the questions which I am getting, I believe that, yeah, medium to hard. Medium we can in fact categorize, whereas shift 1 was completely easy. Very much easier in comparison to this. So here you can read the question. Mod of A is given to us 2. Adjoint of 2A is B. Then A is the matrix of the order. Trace of A is given to us, and they have asked us trace of B plus mod of B. So how to go for this one? First of all, I think this relation will have to use, right? Because they themselves have given, if we want to find trace of B, then it will come from here only using the trace of A. Something like that we'll have to use. So let me see, exactly same we have the question also, or something different. Mod of A is 2, yes. Correct. Okay, I think exactly matching. Alright, so this one, this B from here, what do we get? This will become 2A to the power of 3 minus 2, right? Because 2 are there, 2 adjoints are there. So 3 minus 2, order of A is 3. So this and then 2A over here also. Exactly this. So how much are we going to get from here? We'll get 2 into 2 cube. Then, yes, this is what will be the value of B. So how much will this become? 16. And A is given to us as 32. A is given to us as 2. So this will become 32. And we'll have 32A. This will be our B. This is what we are getting for B. Now what? Now trace of B. Trace of A is given. So trace of B will be 32 times trace of A. That means 32 times into 3. If I'm not wrong. Correct? So this will come out to be as 96. And mod of B, so we can directly write 32 to the power 3 mod of A equals, this will become how much? So 2 to the power, what did they ask? I think this only they have asked. So 30, such a long answer, how? Were there options? I think there should be options. If this was the exact question, this is how it is going to be solved. But I think options were there. Options must be there. We have solved correctly. Na? This will become 32, 16 into 2. Huh? 8, 16, 16 and 2. Correct. Then what's the problem? Trace of A is 396. This is also correct. 32 cube into A. This is going to be a very big number here. Let me check whether exactly same question is there or not. (32 cube will become 5 3 is 15. 2 to the power 15 it will become. Into A 2 to the power 16. अच्छा ठीक है. But that is 96 then. What is wrong? Trace of B is correct. If this is exactly the question, then trace of B to is correct. Mod of B is also correct. 32 to the power 3 only it will happen into A. Because the relation is 2 cube. Yes. So I think according to this, so 96 plus this thing, which is 2 to the power, A is also 2, na? So 2 to the power 15 plus 1, 16. This should be the answer. If this exact question has come, exactly same question has come, then this should be the answer. But yeah, you can get an idea what concept are we using over here. Basically, these two main things: how to open adjoint under adjoint, and remembering this, right? Finding trace. So this will be the answer if exactly this is the question, or if something else is given or something we are missing, then another case. But so far, no questions are yet to come. Chalo, let's clarify if here only. B is correct. I think no problem. Okay, one more question we have. My questions must be clear to you, but for me there is a light over here. I hope the questions are clear to you. Sir, how TRB 32 trace of B is 32 into trace of A, na? Trace of A is given, na beta, 3, है ना? So 32 B is equal to 32 A, then trace of B will be equal to 32 times trace of A. That's what I'm saying. Chale, try next one. So this looks like simple trigonometry question, I think, right? Won't be that much of trouble. I think if we write this sine square theta in terms with cos square theta minus sine square theta, either we can write or something else also we can do. Or cos 2 theta we can write as 1 minus 2 sine square theta, right? This cos 2 theta we can write as 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So we'll have 2 sine square theta equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. So we'll have sine square theta equal to 1 by 4. From here sine theta will get equal to plus or minus 1 by 2. What are they asking? Sum of all real values of theta. What can we do about the other one? Simple 1 minus, I think 3 sine theta if it is giving. So yeah, here also 1 minus sine square theta. right? Here also simple. This looks like a very simple question. We can put it into easy category, right? Here also 1 minus sine square theta. This will become a quadratic. What else? 1 minus sine square theta. If we write over here, 2 is equal to 3 sine theta. Okay, so this will become 2 sine square theta. 2 sine square theta will go that side. Plus 3 sine theta minus 2 equal to 0. So this is quadratic in sine. This will also have two values. I think 2 sine theta minus 1 and sine, this will become 2 sine theta minus 1 and what will this become? This will become sine theta plus 2, 2 sine theta minus 1, correct? Sine theta plus 2. Correct? Check once. 2x minus 1 and x plus 2. X plus 2 and 2x minus 1. Minus 1 plus 4. Correct. 2x minus 1 sin theta plus 2. Yeah. So this to rejected. Sin theta equal to minus 2. Got rejected. This is one value. Sin theta equal to 1 by 2. This one value will accept. So what have they asked? Sum of all real values of theta. Of theta they are asking. So theta plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. I think pi will be the answer. Check once. Right? Pi will be the answer. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, pi by 3. Yes, pi should be the answer, I think. Check the calculation once. Pi or 2 pi, right? Pi, mostly pi. Chaliye, next. So last question, we can say that easy only. Basic trigonometry also we didn't have to remember. This was simple 10th class question, Olympiad question which we can call it. Rest what? Rest how trace of B is 3B, 32B. Achha. This is again sum of root product of roots, correct? So what are they asking? Sum of maximum and minimum value of alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 4. Alpha, beta are the roots of this equation. What is this equation? This is 2x square plus cos of theta x, okay, minus 1 equal to 0. So from here, this has roots alpha and beta. So from here, what are we getting? Alpha plus beta we are getting minus b by a. That means minus cos theta by 2. Cos theta is a coefficient now. And alpha beta also we have. Alpha beta is what? C by a. That means minus 1 by 2. So maximum and minimum of this we need to find. For example, if we write alpha square plus beta square, what will this become? Alpha square plus beta square will be alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Correct? That we can get from there. So this will become how much? 0 to 2 pi. All right. So cos square theta by 4 minus 2 into minus 1 by 2 plus 1. Correct? This will be alpha square plus beta square. All right. Now alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 4. So alpha to the power 4 plus beta to the power 4 will be nothing but alpha square plus beta square whole square. Whole square minus 2 alpha square beta square. This will be the scenario. So maximum will be this thing, right? Maximum and minimum both will be getting from here only. Alpha plus beta minimum will get, maximum also will be getting from here only. I think this only the question demanded. This is what the question is demanding. So cos square theta by 4 plus 1 this will become, and this is becoming how much? अच्छा ठीक है, all right, no problem. So maximum will become 1 plus 1 by 4 whole square, right? From here we'll get maximum, na? This will become 1 plus, what will maximum value will come, how much? Maximum value will come 1 plus 1 by 4, that means 5 by 4 square minus 1. This will become minus 1, and here we'll have plus 1. So 25 by 16 will be maximum, and minimum will be, I think, 1 minus 1 by 4. Correct? Sorry, 1 minus 1 by 2, and this will also be 1 by 2, no? Minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, 2 alpha beta. So alpha beta is minus 1, minus 1 by 2, and minimum will be 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 square minus 1 by 2. How much are we getting? 25 by 16 minus 1 by 2 and 1 minus 1 by 2. Calculate this, somebody. Sum, maximum and minimum sum only we need to calculate. That's why I'm saying, how is the option? Sum will be just 5 by 4 whole square, na? Minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2 will get cancelled. 25 by 14. 25 by, 25 by 16 it should be, bhai. Maybe something wrong in the options then. 25 by 16 it should be. Check once. 25 by 16 it should be. 1 by 4. 1 plus 1 by 4, 5 by 4. Na? 1 plus 1 by 4. Cos theta maximum value I'm using. I hope you got this. Cos theta maximum value between 0 to 2 pi will be 1 only. Right? Maximum value is 1. So 1 by 4 plus 1 maximum. And minus 1 by 2 I'm doing minus alpha beta. That's it. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead. 25 by 16 should be the answer, if this exact was the question. This question is also not very clear. Chaliye, let's try this. I hope this question is complete. 4 boys and 3 girls are to be seated in a row such that all girls sit together and all boys sit together. And 2 particular, this is same type of question which we do in classes also. This is very regular question. This is very regular question. I hope even if you are listening now, you can easily tell me the answer for this one. Right? If you are listening now also, no, you can easily tell me the answer for this one. Come on, right? This is regular question which we do in classes. If we have solved little bit of PNC also, then we should be able to get this. Come on. Bhai, 4 girls and 4 boys. Any answers? No answers yet. 4 boys and 3 girls are to be seated in a row such that all girls sit together and all boys sit together. And 2 particular boys, B1 and B2, are not adjacent to each other. Okay. Then number of ways in which this arrangement can be done. This question only, no? B1 and B2 are not adjacent. Let me see. B1, B2 are not adjacent. Correct. So they want all girls to be together. G1, G2, G3. 3 girls only, 3 girls. They want all of them to be together. Boys also, they want to be together only. B1, B2, B3, B4. Okay. This is what they are looking for. So total number of ways in which we can arrange them totally. Total arrangement will be done how? All the girls should be sitting together. So we'll have to make a box for the girls. all the girls should be sitting together. Box for the girls is necessary. So how many places now we have? One place is occupied by this alone box. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 factorial ways are there to arrange them. Right? Here also girls' internal arrangement will also matter. So total number of ways to arrange in which all girls and all boys are together will be 5 factorial into 3 factorial. But this is one packet now. So 5 places, 5 factorial and 3 factorial for internal arrangement of these girls. Now these are total ways. But we want the ways in which B1, B2 are not adjacent to each other. In which B1, B2 are not adjacent to each other. So we'll subtract the cases in which B1, B2 are adjacent to each other. That means we'll create one more box, B1, B2. Right? We'll create one more box. In this, we'll subtract all the cases in which B1, B2 are together. Correct? So how much we'll have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 4 places. 4 factorial. Acha, sorry. Minus 4 factorial. 4 factorial, 1, 2, third box, 4th box. These also will put in box, no? If we want them to be together. 4 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Internal arrangement. Into 3 factorial upon, multiplied with 2 factorial. 4 factorial into 3 factorial into 2 factorial. This will be the total number of ways in which this arrangement can be done. First, we found out all the total number of possible arrangements which can be done over here. Right? G1, G2, G3, all of them should be together to one box. B1, B2 should be together one box. B3, B4 independently. So, arranging them like this will be this. In which B1, B2 are always together will be these cases. Total cases will be 5 factorial into 3 factorial. To calculate this, 3 factorial will come out to be common. Calculate this. So 3 factorial if it is coming out to be common. How much will this be? 120 minus 16 threes, 48. 3 factorial into 120 minus 48 shall be your answer. But yeah, calculate this. This pakka will be your answer. This definitely is going to be your answer. This definitely is going to be your answer. This also on the easier side. This also moderate level PNC we saw in the morning also, and we are seeing in the afternoon also, in the evening also. Both shifts PNC is easier this time. So in the other exams, on the exams on 23rd, 24th and the further ones, there we are thinking that yeah, PNC can be a little bit difficult in that case. This is one good question. Binomial coefficient problems, summation problems, coefficient problems. As I told you in the gap method. Correct, Ashwat. Gap method. As I told you in the TOR 50 class also, and in the video also I've continuously told you that coefficient problems are always going to be there. In first shift we had a binomial coefficient problem, summation of binomial coefficient, and here also in the second shift of today itself we have a binomial coefficient problem. So our, I think, let me check once this exactly is the question or there is some mistake. कहाँ गया? R square it should be. Okay, this is R square. Rest is all same, looks same only. R equals 1. No, this is R equal to 0. It started from R equals 0. As far as so far the reports that we are getting, this type of question has come. So first of all, we'll open and see what's happening. In these type of cases, first open and see what's happening. Then you yourself will get the idea. If you don't remember any formulas also. So R square 30 factorial divided by R factorial into 30 minus R factorial. correct? This only. But this is coming, this exact, wait here, something else was there in the question. This is not exactly the question. This is not exactly the question. Here also there is a square. Here also there is a square. This is not exactly the question. There are some changes in the question. Right? I think there is a square on R, and on 30 CR also there is a square, because I remember NCR whole square question it was. Now this, okay, this will become 30 factorial upon R factorial upon 30 minus R factorial, okay, divided by 30 factorial upon 29 minus R factorial into R minus 1 factorial. Okay, not a problem. I think this is how it is going to open. Are 31 it will happen, no? Minus, if we are doing minus 1. So it will happen, it will become 31. 31 minus R factorial. If this is what it's exactly looking like. Now this will become 30 will come out, and this will become 31 minus R, and 29C 30 minus R, right? This will become 30 will come out common, right? This entire summation will become 30 will come out common, and R equals 0 to R equal 30. These 30s, these things will get cancelled. 31 minus R, right? This thing will come only. Rest everything is getting cancelled. 31 minus R and 29. 29C, this will go up, no? 31 minus R will go up. So 29C, R minus 1 will come over here. Exactly. If this exactly is the scenario, then this is what it is going to become. Now this 31 to we cannot use. So we'll break it in terms of 30 again. So this will become summation of 30 minus R. This same thing we can write it like this: 30 into summation of 30 minus R plus 1, 29 C R minus 1. Correct, no? Check once. Oh no, this won't be R minus 1. This will be 30 minus R. Yes, 30 minus R. This will come, right? So 29C, yes, this will come 30 minus R. This thing will be 30 minus R. Now 29 over here, 30 into 29 into 2, this will become 30 into 29, 2 to the power 29, sorry, 30 into 29 into 2 to the power of 2 to the power 28 will come from here, plus 2 into 2 to the power 29, plus 30 into 2 to the power 29, plus 30 into 2 to the power of 29, right? R from 0 to 30. If we put R from 0 to 30, this is what we are getting. Because this will be 29C, 30, 29C, 31, like that it will keep on going. So finally, we are getting this alpha into 2 to the power 29. So what is this becoming? 2 to the power 29 if we take out common. So we get 31 into 15, right? We'll get 2 to the power 29 if we take out common, which is this one is asking. 31 into 15 shall be your answer. 31 into 15 should be the value of your alpha. Correct? 31 into 15 should be the value of your alpha. I just multiplied this. I just opened this and multiplied this 30 inside for this one. And then taking 2 to the power 29 common, we'll get 31 multiplied with 15. By 2 is also there, right? Correct. चलिए next. No questions came so far. Okay. Let me see if I have. I also have a couple of questions. There is this one question which is on one to many. There are two sets given, something like this. I don't have what question was it. There were two sets given, 1, 2, 3, 4 were the elements in set 1. And there was one more set, let's say, wait, just a minute. Exactly question. Just a minute, please. This also is not opening here. It hasn't come yet. Something like this. Just a minute. So there were, let's say 6, 7, 8, 9 were the elements given in B, and then the question is asking how many many one relations can be formed between these two. How many many one relations will be formed. So in this case, simple method you should know that suppose you have A, B, C, D, and in this one you have E, F, G, H, or something same also. Then in this case, how many total relations will be there? 4 to the power 4 will be the total relations, minus how many 1 relation will be there. 1 relation will be 4 factorial, that means 4 to the power 4 minus 4 factorial will just be the number of ways to form many 1 solutions. 4 to the power 4 will be total minus 1 many 1 minus 1 will be all minus 1 will be many 1 only, right? All the relations which can be formed, number of relations which can be formed are 4 to the power 4, right? And minus 1 relation which can be formed will be 4 factorial. With 4 elements, 4 factorial ways, 1 relation you can form. So total minus 1 will be many 1. This concept was being used over here. Apart from this, if I can see any question, just a minute. Yeah, this one question I'm getting from statistics. Question is something like this. If the mean deviation about median, if the mean deviation about median or numbers are also given to you, or 3, 5, 7, 2k, then 12 is there, 16 is there, 21 is there, 24 is there, are arranged in ascending order. And this mean deviation around about median is given to you as 6. Then they are asking you median. What will be the median? The question is asking you what will be the median. Basically, they have given mean deviation about median and for these observations, and then they are asking you what will be the median. So 6 is the mean deviation about median. Now, how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2k, 12, 16, 21, 3, 5, 7. Right? 8 observations are there. Correct. Observations are correct. Okay. Observations are correct. If 8 observations are there, then median will be of 2k plus 12 divided by 2. This will be your median. So this will become k plus 6. K plus 6 will become your median. Now mean deviation about median, how will you find? Mean deviation about median. So k plus 6 minus 3. Like subtract k plus 6 from each observation. What will you get? What is given? Mean deviation about median. ठीक है. About median na, तो k plus 6 minus 3, k plus 3. This will become k plus 1. This will become k minus 6. This will become k minus 10. This will become k minus 13 and this will become k plus 18. है ना? My k plus 6 I subtracted from all the observations, mod of all of them, obviously, mod of all of them. This divided by how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. This is given to us equal to 6. So instead of writing 8 here, I should directly write 48 over there. 48. So let's solve for k from here. So how much are we getting? Some observation will have to take it positive, no? But some of these will have to take as positive and some as negative. If this is the middlemost observation, then till here will open as positive and till here, after that will open as negative. So 48 will come out to be equal to minus, this is positive, so 3 minus 5 minus 2k plus 58. This is what we should be getting. So minus 2k over 58, from here we'll be getting k equal to 5. If you got k, then you can get median also. 10 plus 12 divided by 2. 11 will be your median in that case, if this is exactly the question which I'm talking about. Yeah, almost similar question has come. They have given you median. Mean deviation about median. So first find median, find mean deviation about that median. This is how you'll find it. And then the value of k once you get, you can easily write the median also. More questions. We are still waiting for them. No, 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 no. Just a minute, I'll write for you if I didn't get from here also. But just a minute, I'm getting one more question. Let me see if that's valid. This question is something like this. One more question I've got. Let A vector and B vector be two unit vectors. This is given to us. Angle between A and B is pi by 3. Angle, I'm just writing in short form, A and B. Angle between A and B is also given to you, pi by 3. Okay. Now they are saying if lambda times A vector plus 3 times B vector and 2 times A vector plus lambda times B vector are perpendicular, then product of all possible values of lambda, then all product of values of alpha or values of lambda, sorry, alpha, why would they ask? Okay. This is the question they are asking. Unit vectors, angle between A and B is pi by 3. This is given to us. Mod of A is 1. What do we know? Both are unit vectors, so mod of A is 1. Mod of B is also 1. Right? And angle is pi by 3. So A dot B we can find. Right? If this is given, then we know that A dot B is equal to mod of A, mod of B cos theta. We have mod of A, mod of B cos theta also. So what will this become? 1 into cos pi by 3, 1 by 2 it will become. This will be your A vector cross A vector dot B vector. Correct? What are they asking? Now A dot B we have got. Right? This will become 1 by 2. Now we'll solve the other thing. If these two are perpendicular, then their dot product will be equal to 0. So lambda A plus 3B into 2A vector plus lambda B vector. And we'll use this A dot B over here. How much is this becoming? Lambda square plus 10 lambda plus 6. Lambda square plus 10 lambda plus 6. 6 no, because A dot B is coming out to be half. So A dot B wherever, here A dot B, lambda times A dot B, lambda times A dot B. Lambda square plus 10 lambda plus 6 is equal to 0. We are getting the possible value, product of values of lambda if it is asking. If exactly this is the question, then product of lambda into lambda square will become just 6. Product of all values of lambda will become 6. Only we needed A dot B to solve this. We are getting lambda square plus 10 lambda plus 6 directly. A dot B you needed. Directly you could. Sir, I saw some easy questions. I think today paper is easy. 2026 difficulty, can you tell according to 25? But every year the difficulty increases. That's what I can say. Rest though, what should I say? Rest, what will I say, beta? One more question I've got. Question is somewhat like this. There is a function given, f of x. Exactly this or not, because I've got this in writing. So let's see. There is some mistake, we'll realize. T square minus 8t plus 15 times e to the power t dt. Now they have just made it look like integration ka question, but this is not that difficult of question. If you are scared of the limit, then there is no problem. You just have to put x square in terms of t. That's it, nothing else. Right? So first of all, to differentiate, right? First we'll have to find f dash x. What they asked in the question, that to the number of, obviously they are asking about number of points of extrema. In this case of question, they'll ask number of points of extrema, minimum and maximum. Number of points of extrema are, how many points of extrema are? What we need to do, we'll just put f dash x equal to 0, and there we'll check how many points of extrema, maximum, minima we can get, how many values of x basically we'll get. So f dash x, let's find out quickly. That will become x to the power 4 minus 8x square plus 15 minus 8x square plus 15. This is our f divided by e to the power x square. Correct? Now putting this will be your f dash, no? This only will be your f dash, and multiplied with obviously differentiation of t square, that will be 2t, so 2x. Right? Integration of t only you did, but instead of t square you put x square. Instead of t you have just put x. Okay. So now this only you'll put equal to 0, f dash of x you'll put equal to 0. So you'll have x to the power 4 minus 8x square plus 15 equal to 0. Or actually not like this, because e to the power x square we are taking. So this can be 0. One possible is pakka there. X is equal to 0 is one of the solution. And x equal to 0 is one of the solution. Then what else can we have? Minus 5 and minus 3. So this will become x square minus 5. X square minus 5. X square minus 3 into 2x divided by e to the power x square. This will become, this, so we don't want it to become 0. This will become 0 at x equal to 0. Or x can be plus or minus square root 3. Or x can be plus or minus square root 5. So these are the 5 points of extrema. There will be 5 points of extremum. If this is what exactly the question is asked, there will be 5 points of extremum. Okay, so I think most of the questions we have discussed. 1 or 2 I think would be remaining, which we are not able to receive so far. But anyway, okay, most of the questions we have discussed. Okay, good luck for tomorrow. Whoever is having your attempt tomorrow, good luck. Do well. And let me see if I'm having a couple of question more we can solve. Let me see if I'm getting something. Let me just check with the team.
अच्छा एक दो मिनट પછી बात करें सर अपनी वीडियो सेट कर रहे हैं क्या नहीं हुआ हाँ ठीक है सर इसकी अभी बात में देखना जरूरी नहीं होगा सर पीपीटी आपके पास है क्या पीपीटी में डाउनलोड कर लो स्टूडियो 3 है सर एक मिनट इसमें कौन से लॉग कुछ मैं डाउनलोड करके इस पे डाल देता हूँ स्टूडियो 4 सर इसमें है ना हाँ इसमें है स्टूडियो 3 वाली है इसमें भेजी थी क्या नहीं इसकी ड्राइव पे अच्छा सर एक मिनट रुको ना जब मैं बोलूँ तब वो कर देना बस एक मिनट रुकना अभी अरे आप भी आई आगे करना है ठीक है सर ये ठीक है सर आप कर दो
इसमें से कुछ करना है।
कुछ नहीं अप्लाई
दोस्तों क्या मैं दिखाई दे रहा हूँ क्लियरली? बोलो भाई, क्या मैं क्लियरली दिखाई दे रहा हूँ? क्या मैं विजिबल हूँ? एक बार जरा लेट मी कंफर्म, फिर हम फिजिक्स की सॉल्विंग स्टार्ट करते हैं। सो let's start solving of physics. Okay, so the question paper of physics was very easy. I should not say it was tough. One or two questions were a bit tricky, otherwise the question paper was too much easy. So let us start from the very beginning. First question was from current electricity. Question was saying that find the current in the circuit, and at the steady state we have to find the current in steady state. And now given R is equals to 2, so first of all how we'll calculate? It is saying steady state, it means current through the capacitor will be 0, means current through here will be 0. It means this circuit is useless. Now this R and R is equals to R by 2, and this R by 2 plus R is equals to 3R by 2. It means till here the resistance is 3R by 2. Again this R is in parallel, so we'll simply 3R by 2 into R divided by 3R by 2 plus R. So total R equivalent is equals to 3R by 2 divided by 3R by 2 divided by 5R. 3R by 2 divided by 5R by 2. Right? 2 R got cancelled. It is 3R by 5. And the value of R is 2. Value of R is 2. So it is 6 by 5 ohm. It is 6 by 5 ohm. Now listen to me very carefully. Now it has just asked the current. So I is equals to what? V upon R. V upon R, what is V? V is equals to 2 volt. Upon R is what? 6 by 5. 6 into 5 means it is simply 10 by 6 or 5 by 3 ampere. So 5 by 3 ampere is the right answer for this particular question. Got it? Should we move on to the next question? Definitely we should move on to the next question. And next question was from convex or simply optics. So what the question is saying, the convex lens of power P is cut into 4 equal parts. Find the power of one part. We have to find the power of one part. Simply we can say that if it is a convex lens, now we will just find the focal length. We know that now P is equals to 1 upon F, and that is equals to n minus 1 in the bracket 1 upon R minus plus 1 upon R. Means it is equals to P is equals to n minus 1 into 2 by R. Now if the 4 parts have been cut, it means the one part will look like something this. So if we cut the lens vertically, the focal length changes, but if we cut the lens horizontally, focal length doesn't changes. It only the that intensity just changes. Just intensity changes. So we can simply write that 1 upon F dash, that is equals to n minus 1 in the bracket 1 upon R minus 1 by infinity. So it is 0, and we will be left with, this is the second power. So power dash P dash will be equal to, we know that this is what? R, 2 by R. So we can simply substitute n minus 1, and here it is n minus 1 by R. Right? So multiply and divide by 2. So n 2n minus 1 by R, that is equals to P. So it is equals to P by 2. So power will be halved. Done? Okay. Next question is from torque, means rotational motion. It means the question is simply tau is equals to R cross F, because force is given and the point is given. Find the torque about the origin. So if we have to find the torque about origin, it means this is the origin 0, 0, 0. This is 1, 1, 1. It means simply this vector R is equals to I cap plus J cap plus K cap. So just simply we have to take the cross product, means R I plus J plus K cross R, F is what? 2I cap plus J cap plus 2K cap.
So just cross product, how we'll find the cross product? I, J, K, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. So simply write I, 2 minus 1 minus J, 1 minus 1, sorry, 2 minus 2. 2 minus 2 and plus K, 1 minus 2. So it will be simply I cap minus J cap. This is the torque in this particular question. This is the torque in this particular question. Okay, then next question. Next question is from electrostatics. What the question is saying, a point A is situated on the axis of a dipole at a distance r from the electric dipole in E0 and V0 are the electric field and electric potential at A. So suppose that this is the dipole, and this is minus q, this is plus q. On the axis at distance r, this here electric field is E0, and potential is V0. So E0 is equals to what? E0 is equals to 2 kp by r cube, and potential is what? kp by r square, right? Now we have to find the electric field and potential on the perpendicular bisectors. So perpendicular bisectors means this is 2r, this is 2r. It means we have to find the electric field E dash. Suppose that this is equals to what is the formula? Kp by r cube. R is what? 2r, so means 8r cube. And what is the value of Kp by r cube? This is equals to E0 by 2, means E0 by 2 8 to the 16. This is the value of electric field. Okay. Next, potential V dash, that is equals to what? Since the potential at the potential at the equatorial position is always 0, simple, done. No need to worry in this kind of questions. No need to worry. Next question is from projectile motion. What the question is saying, a projectile is thrown with a velocity of 20 meters per second at an angle of 60 degree from the projectile. Find the kinetic energy difference from the point of projection and the highest point. So what is the velocity, kinetic energy difference, delta E, delta K we have to find out. What is the velocity at the point of projection? That is simply half mu square, and minus what is the velocity at highest point? Velocity at highest point is v or u cos theta. So theta is 60, right? Theta is 60. U cos 60 means half mu square cos square 60. So simply it will be half mu square sine square 60. So simply half mu is what? 20 square into sine 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. So square is 3 by 4. So here there should be some mass. I think there should be some mass. So we can put the value of mass and we can find out the value of difference of kinetic energy in this kind of question. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Next question is from work power energy, or we can say vertical circular motion. This kind of question was also asked in the first shift. So this is a repeated question which was asked in the first shift, same as in the second shift. So we have to find the ratio of kinetic energy at point B and C. So kinetic energy at B. What is the kinetic energy at B? Kinetic energy at B, that is equals to initial energy is what? Half m v naught square, means 10 square, or simply we could pay half v naught square minus what is this? What is the potential energy? This is the potential energy. So mg, this total is r sine 30. So r minus r sine 30, yani r 1 minus sine 30. So sorry, cos 30. Okay, this is the value of kinetic energy at B. Now kinetic energy at C, that is equals to half m v naught square minus m. Now this is the height, means r plus this angle is 90, so this will be 60. So r plus r cos 60. So mgr 1 plus cos 60. Just substitute all the values because we don't have given that particular what is the value of g, what is the value of m, what is the value of r. But if we had some values, we could easily put, or we can find what is the value of the ratio of kinetic energy at B and kinetic energy at C. Done. Should we move on to the next question? Next question is from very easy question. A tube with non-uniform cross section has water inflow velocity is V, means water is entering in this particular tube of radius 2r. This radius 2r. Of radius 2r with velocity v. So we can simply write a1 v1, that is equals to a2 v2. a1 v1, that is equals to a2 v2. What is a1? Pi 2r square into v1 is what? V. that is equals to A2 is what? Pi r square into V2 is what? We have to find out V dash. Pi got cancelled, r got cancelled, V dash is what? V dash is equals to 2 2s are 4V. 4V. Very easy question. Very easy question. Very easy. Okay. Next question. Next question is from magnetism. What the question is saying? What is the total magnitude of magnetic field at point P? This is 6 centimeter. This is 4 centimeter. And this is 5 ampere. This is 4 ampere. This is 4 ampere. Okay. Now, because there is a current going upward, so magnetic field will be inside. So because of this, magnetic field will be inside. Because of this magnetic field will be outside. So we just have to subtract the magnetic fields. So this is suppose that B1, this is B2. B net is equals to what? B net is equals to B1 minus B2. Means B1 is what? Mu naught I is what? 5. So mu naught I is what? 5 divided by 2 pi. R is what? This distance. This distance is what? 6 plus 4 means 10 centimeter. Minus B2 is what? For this, mu naught I is what? 4 into I is, sorry, mu naught into 4. Mu naught into 4 divided by distance is 4. So 2 pi 4 centimeter. Also, we have to convert the centimeter into meters, so we can simply calculate this value. Done. We just substitute the value. Mu naught is equals to 4 pi into 10 to the power minus 10 minus 7 upon this is common, so this is mu naught. Just substitute mu naught and just cut. Answer will come. Okay. Next question. Next question is from modern physics, right? A surface is incident with a photon of wavelength lambda, then the kinetic energy of electron is 2 electron volt. If the wavelength is lambda, then we can write simply hc by lambda, that is equal to work function. Work function is given, yeah, work function is 1 electron volt. So 1 eV plus kinetic energy is what? 2 eV. So hc by lambda, that is equal to 3 eV. From here we can write lambda is equal to hc by 3 eV. Now what the question is saying, if the wavelength of photon is lambda by 2, what is the maximum kinetic energy? So now wavelength is lambda by 2. So 2 is upward. And what is phi? What is phi? 1 electron volt. And we have to find the kinetic energy. hc by lambda, or we can simply write hc by lambda is equal to 3 electron volt. So this is 3 2s are 6 minus 1 electron volt. That is the maximum kinetic energy. So maximum kinetic energy is what? Maximum kinetic energy is what? 5 electron volt. 5 electron volt. Done. Very easy questions. Next question. Find the correct dimensional formula for the capacitance in terms of M, L, T and C, where they stands for mass, length, time and charge respectively. So we can simply write the dimensional formula for capacitance. C is equals to Q by V, and we can write Q upon V is equals to W by Q. So W by Q means Q square, right? Q square by what is the W? F into S. Write the dimensions. C square by 4 dimension is MLT minus 2. What is this? L. So we will simply write M minus 1, L 112 minus 2 and T minus 2 or C square, C2. This is the dimensional formula. Then next question. Next question is from next question is from work power energy or work done simply. Okay, so it is saying the displacement of a particle moving under action of force this, and the displacement d is equals to this. Find the value of b for the work done by this force is 0. So if the work done by the force is 0, it means force and distance are perpendicular. So we can write F dot d that is equals to 0. F dot d that is equals to 0. So multiply that. 2 plus b plus 1 that is equals to 0. B is equals to minus 3. Very easy question. Very easy. Done. Okay, next question. What the question is saying, a proton is moving with uniform velocity this in a uniform magnetic field and electric field which are perpendicular to each other. If electric field is switched off, then proton moves in a circular path of radius this. Find the magnetic field. Just we know that R is equals to mv by qb. Since there is no electric field now, so B is equals to what? mv by qr. M is what? Proton 9.1 10 to the power minus 27. Velocity is what? 2 into 10 to the power 8 divided by what is charge? 1.6 10 to the power minus 19 into what is the magnetic field? This is radius. What is the radius? Radius is 1.6 10 to the power minus 5. 1.6 10 to the power minus 5. Just solve it. Just solve it. Just solve it. Done. So this is the 12th question. This is also very easy. Okay, I haven't found any tough question till now. Next question. The peak current of LCR circuit is I naught. Now the question is saying the resistance of the circuit is doubled. This question is important. This kind of question is like being asked very frequently. If the current is maximum, peak current, it means it is saying that the circuit is in resonance. Circuit is in resonance means XL is equals to XC. XL is equals to XC means Z is equals to what? R square plus XL minus XC square. So if this is equal means Z is equals to R. So this is the condition of maximum current. We can simply write I naught is equals to V upon R. Now the current is double. So if you double the resistance, current will be halved. So I dash is equals to I naught by 2. I naught by 2. Easy question. Very easy question. Done. Should we move on to the next question? Okay, we should move on to the next question. And next question is this. Assertion region. What the question is saying, in Young's double slit experiment, red fringe are wider compared to blue one. Okay, fringe width. We know that beta is equals to d lambda by d. So if lambda is greater, so beta is also greater. So lambda for red is greater than lambda for blue. That's why fringe width for red that is greater than fringe width for blue. So assertion is correct. Region is what? Fringe width is directly proportional to, that's what we are saying now. Fringe width is directly proportional to lambda. So it is also correct, and both A and R are true, and R is the correct expression of A. So third is also true. Done. Next question. Next question is saying that the percentage error in the measurement of density. So we can simply write percentage error. Percentage error is what? Delta rho by rho. We can write the formula also. Rho is equals to what? M upon volume. Volume is what? Pi, because it is wire. So pi R square L. So we can write delta rho by rho. That is equals to what? Delta M by M plus pi constant R square means 2 delta R upon R plus delta L upon L. We have all the values. This is M, this is delta M, this is R, this is delta R, this is L, this is delta L. We have all the values. Just substitute all the values. So delta rho will be M by pi R square L into delta M by M plus 2 delta R by R plus delta L by L. So this is the final. Now just you have to substitute the values. Next question. Very easy. This was also very easy. Now we can say moderate also. Okay. Next question. What the question is saying, if the rectangular loop is moving with constant velocity, enters in a uniform magnetic field, then draw the graph of induced EMF versus time. So we know that if the graph is, this is going inside, so this will be like, this part is covering the flux. So we can write the flux will be increasing while it is going inside, and flux will be decreasing while it is going downward. So we can simply write, suppose that this velocity is v, so this distance will be vt. This distance will be vt, and suppose that this is a. We can simply write that phi is equals to what is the area of this shaded region? This is equals to a vt. What is the magnetic field? B. So we can simply write E is equals to minus d phi b by dt. D phi b by dt. So we'll differentiate it, minus BAV means that particular EMF is negative. First of all, EMF is negative and constant. Means if we will draw the EMF, it will be negative and constant till this completely enters in the, means suppose that length is L, so this will be L by V. Now flux will start again changing while it is coming outward. It means the distance is suppose that D. So when it is crossing, it means the distance is suppose that D by V. Now the distance is D by V, and it is changing the direction because fluxes will be now decreasing. So EMF will be positive. So this will be the graph. Then here it will be 0. Here in this region it will be 0. Right? Next question. Next question is from the fluid mechanics. So suppose that we have a container and we have glycerin in it. Okay, find the viscous force when body attains terminal velocity. It means this is body. Now this is mg. Mg is what? V rho of body into g. Upward it is buoyancy, which is V rho of liquid into g. Upward there is also a viscous force which is 6 pi eta RV. So we can write for terminal velocity means upward force is equals to downward force, means 6 means V rho, this is volume, V rho of body into G, that is equals to V rho of liquid into G plus 6 pi eta RV. We have to find the value of V. We can simply write V is equals to what? V rho of body G minus V of liquid into G, V rho of liquid into G divided by 6 pi eta R. So there is no data given about eta R and that particular radius. So we cannot say that what is the final answer, but this is the final method that we'll use to solve this particular question. Okay, next question. Next question is what? Given two diatomic gases of adiabatic components gamma 1 and gamma 2 respectively. First gas has 2 vibrational degree of freedom, so we have to comment on that. So it has one also degree vibrational degree of freedom, means 2 degrees of freedom will be added. So gamma 1 will be 7 because it has diatomic has 5, so gamma 2 is equals to 5. So since there is a vibrational degree of freedom, so gamma 1 will be 7, right? So we can simply write, degree F1 is equals to 7 and F2 is equals to 5. So we have to write gamma 1, gamma is equals to 1 plus 2 by F, means gamma 1 is equals to 1 plus 2 by F is 7, means 9 by 7. Here gamma 2 means 1 plus 2 by 5. So it is equals to what? 1 plus 2 by 5 means 7 by 5. So it is equals to 1.4. Here it is what? 1.2. So gamma 1 will be less than gamma 2. Means which option is correct? First option is correct. Also easy question. Done. Any doubt till here? Should we move on to the next question? Definitely. Next question. Capacitor is connected to a circuit. If the area of the plate of the capacitor is 16, conduction current is this. Find the displacement current through this area. So we know that 16 centimeter square area has 6 ampere current. So one area is at 6 by 16. So from where? 3.2 means 6 by 16 into 3.2. Point got cancelled. 16 2s are 32, 2 5s are 10, means it is equals to 1.2 ampere. This is the value of current. Next question. Done. Next question is from here. What the question is saying? An electron have speed v enters in a uniform magnetic field having angular momentum. This means it is kind of hydrogen atom. Okay. Now assuming the Bohr's postulate holds good, find the radius of electron. So if it is having this kind of momentum, so we can write R1 is equals to n square z by r into r naught, right? N is what? In first excited state, means n is equals to 2. So 2 means 4 into r naught. Z is 1 for hydrogen atom. Okay, 1 electron it is. So r naught is what? R naught is mv by qb. There is no m. We can simply put m is equals to 9.1 wala and q is equals to 1.6 wala. But velocity and magnetic field are not given, so we will not just put the data. Okay. Next question. A tube containing liquid of mass 2m and length 1 meter rotating about one end. If force exerted by the fluid on the other end is F, then find the angular velocity of the tube. So this is the tube. Now there is liquid. So if there is liquid, if there is we have to find the angular velocity, right? So if there is force exerted by the fluid is F. So tube is also, suppose this is liquid, this is only liquid. So there is the force exerted by this tube is F, right? Now this is rotating about this. Total mass is 2m and length is L, right? So we can simply say that this is the center of mass. This is which is rotating. So we can simply say this center of mass is rotating. This center of mass is rotating like this. So this is total L. So half is L by 2. So we can simply write this is F, and outside this is m omega square, and what is distance? L by 2, and mass is what? Mass is 2m. So we can simply write 2m omega square into L by 2. 2 got cancelled. We have to find the angular velocity. So we can write angular velocity, that is equals to F by m into L. Denominator. So omega is what? Omega is under root F by ml. That is the final angular velocity. Done. Any doubt till here? So these were all about the questions which we got from the second shift. That's it. We couldn't get more questions. We got 21 out of 25. So these are all the questions we could get, and these were the solution of all these questions. If you find any difficulty, you can write in the chat section as well as in the comment section if you are watching recorded. Okay. We now there are, I think, some questions remaining of the chemistry portion. So I will call just Sanjay sir. Give me a second.
So hopefully everyone is enjoying the session now. And now some of the remaining questions from chemistry I have come up with. But I want to remind one more question, everyone, and I mistakenly attempted it incorrectly. So we'll proceed with the question. So, Rathai Kamal, I want to give you this suggestion that do not undergo this much overconfidence on chemistry, and that this will be like highly easy and like that, because I have seen in fact some of the questions from chemistry in this shift came a bit difficult. Like I can see that first shift was quite easier relatively, but this shift has some good conceptual question that we have came across so far. So now I'll give you one more. So guys, we have the remaining number of questions, and till now we solved some of the 11-12 question. The remaining one will be solved right now, and we have completed till here. But this was the question that actually I was retrying by my own, and I found that this question I submitted the answer by that time as 4, but no, I have to reconsider the question because the number of reactant has been asked, and by that time I found the number of alkyl groups only. So I remember by that time I submitted some of the question, some of the answer like this. One of the bromine could be here, one bromine could be here, then one bromine could go here, right, and one of the bromine can come here also. Like that. So guys, if you observe these all, I gave you 4 of these options that time along with the carbon ion I gave you, but it was not about carbon ion, it's all about that what are the reactant has been asked. So considering the number of these molecules, I find this is optically active with one hydrogen atom, different groups. This is chiral, and this is not chiral, this is not chiral, but yes, this is also chiral. So this will be having D plus L, this will also be having D plus L. They are just simply 2. So the correct answer should come up as 6 is the correct answer. So that's my mistake. I take it back, and the correct answer should be 6. Now this question was already done. Some of the question which already have been done, I'm just passing them, and I'll be directly reaching to the question that I yes, from here we have to write now restart. So till here we completed it, and sequences, some random sequences here. I remember we did some 11 question. From that 11th we have the 12th question here. So let's see how does this 12th question go. So the question simply says that one of the molecule is toluene, and this reaction, hopefully everyone knows about this reaction. This reaction is your, what is this reaction? So this reaction is the preparation of phenol. So chromium complex will be formed that undergoes hydrolysis, giving you CHO as a product on benzene ring. CHO will be appearing in the benzene ring. Okay, and I'm getting all the chats here. Anybody faces any doubt, do let me know. I'll help you in that. Now NHSO3, Na positive HSO3 minus undergoes the nucleophilic addition reaction, forming a compound like this. So ultimately intermolecular reaction occurs that gives you a final product of, like, this is your OH or O negative, and then SO3H is the product, sulfonation. And sulfonation right after acidic treatment or even in basic treatment gives back to you your original compound, which is just CHO, removing behind the H2SO3, which is sulfurous acid. So this is how the reaction goes. Our final answer will be this B, and the intermediate A will be this intermediate, as in the one which is being formed in between of the reaction, which is A. So second should be the correct answer for this question. However, it's OSO2H might have been given over here, but this undergoes intramolecular reaction to provide you SO3H as the final product. Moving forward. Next question is, which of the following will not give disproportionation? You all remember disproportionation reaction, everyone? What is a disproportionation reaction? A disproportionation reaction, DP reaction, is the one in which a same element from the same compound or molecule or ion undergoes oxidation and reduction simultaneously. So now you can check out where can you find the simultaneous. Now this is actually the positive 1 state, this is positive 3 state, positive 5 state, positive 7 state. Sorry, this is positive 5 state, this is positive 7 state. Of something which is already in the maximum oxidation state, something which is already in the maximum oxidation state cannot undergo further oxidation. We can't say that this molecule will go for, we cannot say that this molecule will go for disproportionation reaction. The reason is pretty clear, that this compound cannot undergo further oxidation in terms of chlorine, and yes, that's why so that is the correct answer. We have option number C can't be taken as a something which undergoes disproportionation reaction. Now read out the next question, everyone, and let me give it a number as well, so that we'll be in touch. We have the 13th question of the day, and now let me take you to the 14th question, guys. 14th question of the day. These all are memory based questions, let me remind you. So all of these questions have been taken from the students side, asking students. Yes, now is the question. So statement 1 says that in corrosion of the metal acts as cathode. So does metal act as cathode? Let's see. The metal, you might have seen the simple reaction. If I talk about that, metal gets oxidized to give you Fe3 plus. That is how the reaction occurs, and iron finally reaches to the positive 3 oxidation state. Now the question is, this is something which is called as oxidation, and oxidation occurs only at anode. So this statement must be a false statement. Then alkaline medium increases the rate of corrosion. We usually say that the atmospheric oxygen in presence of acidic environment, the rate of corrosion increases, and the same thing can be seen over here as well. Same thing can be seen here as well. If you add OH minus, now look at this chemical reaction, which will be finding that the remaining H positive ions will be reacting with OH negative, neutralizing them, and do not lead to the reaction going in forward direction by decreasing the concentration of reactants. So that is what our answer is. Their other statement should also be a false statement. So the correct answer is both of them are false, and I don't know where is okay, both. First option is the correct option. So very easy question as far as the right. This question is another very easy question. Now I'll take you to the next question, guys. Probably our 15th question of the day, and another very easy question, one of the easy question. Question is quite simple and says that "40 ml of 2 molar NaOH solution, 40 ml 2 molar NaOH solution is reacted with 4 molar HCl, and the final molarity of the mixture will be what?" So what you need to do is, first of all, simply find out the number of moles of H positive and OH negative, and then finally we can find out the mix, then final molarity of the mixture. So first of all, we must know that what is remaining. So HCl with NaOH gives you NaCl plus H2O. I want to check which one of them is getting completely exhausted. So 40 multiplied by 2 is your NaOH, 40 into 2 is your NaOH. What is wrong? So this is 40 into 2 is 80 millimole. This is your 80 millimoles. And then 60 into 4 is actually 240 millimole. It's too much actually. 80 versus we have 240. So this is at T is equals to 0 time. Then if you reach it to T is equals to equilibrium, not equilibrium, at T time, because it's a acid base reaction, one step reaction, all the molecules of NaOH will be consumed, HCl will be deducted in the same proportion. So it will be like 0, and removing 80 out of this will give you 160 millimole. So what you can find out remaining is only HCl. So concentration of HCl in the final solution will be number of millimoles of HCl divided by the volume of solution. How many millimoles are there? There are 160, and you add all the volumes, 20, 40 plus 60. 40 plus 60 is 100. So this will be like 1.6 molar. So that's the final molarity we are getting of HCl, right? All clear, everyone? So this was your this was our 15th question, and now we have 16th question, guys. 16th question from chemistry. Check out the molecule and try to find out, because this is something that students suggested us. These all are memory based question. We'll wait for a while, and once the all complete response key, complete paper will be revealed out, we'll come to know about further clarity on the questions. But yes, nowadays and now exactly what we are doing are the memory based and gas based questions. So this is something which has been asked to us, that if we do the monobromination and these are the product, so which should be the major product? So what do you think? So basically over here the major product is decided by the the major product is decided by the most stable free radical. So we have to find out the most stable free radical here. So where can you see the most stable free radical? So I can see that, see, this is this is a 2 degree, what we can see here, what we can see, this is a 2 degree, this one is a 3 degree, this is also 2 degree. So just remove the 3 degree, 2 degree one, and let us just cross check about the remaining one. Let's simply check it for option 1 and 2. So what kind of free radical are we getting over here? This is the free radical, and this is the free radical over here, and just simply try to find out the number of now you simply find out the number of H hyperconjugable hydrogen. So number of alpha hydrogen over here will be this one is your alpha with 1 plus 2 3 plus 3 6. Am I right or not? This is the Br. So we have 2 hydrogen here, 3 hydrogen here, 5, and 1 hydrogen 6. Now how many alpha H can you see at this position? This position 2, 2, and 1 is 5. So I guess this is the winner. No doubt this is the winner. So this is the correct answer, A. And although you might be getting all of these two as 3 degree, but the correct answer should be now we'll be moving forward to the next question, 17th one. We have the 17th question here, everybody, and this question is from thermodynamics. This question is from thermodynamics. So let's see what does this question say. So the question is simply saying that dg by dp at constant temperature, dg by dt at constant pressure, dh by dt. So this is, so we can easily show off that dh by dt will be equals to your Cp, and it will equal be to the Cv, because we know that for 1 mole of a gas, let's say if I say that dH is equals to what? N Cp dt, and let's say for 1 mole of gas we can write it dH is equals to Cp into dt. So dH by dt comes up as Cp. So that is how you can get the same thing for du also. Okay, this is the very easy. Now can I put the answer using only these two options? So 3 belongs to R, 3 belongs to R, and 4 belongs to Q. RQ is so many places, so let us cross check once again. And now okay, I won't waste your time, and I'll be directly coming to the remaining part, which is dg by dp at constant temperature. So guys, we have to use the formula that we remember that dg is equals to vdp minus sdt. I taught this equation once, and this equation comes in the introduction of Gibbs energy. So what we are doing is at constant temperature and dg by dp. So we'll make it dg by dp. It will be like vdp by dp minus sdt dp. But at constant temperature we have to put it. We are putting it at constant temperature. This will become 0. dt becomes 0. So dg by dp simply comes up as volume. So first should have an answer of P. Now please check this thing. Now please check out where we can get the correct answer. So first belongs to P, then I think this is the correct answer, A. First is the correct answer. So this is some application of thermodynamics we had, and I consider this question as a moderately tough and even tougher question, because you remember Previously, in the first shift which we were doing, majority of the questions didn't even require too much of the calculation to do, and they were like done very easily. But over here, we required a bit of, you know what, exploring it, and some deep diving into the concept of Gibbs energy and all. It was the 17th question. Now I take you to the 18th question of the day. Coming to the 18th question, and believe me, all of these questions what I'm doing is, these are kind of easy question, and you also can do the question, correct? Fine. So now we have a salt which is A3B4. For this salt, we have to find out the solubility. So how we should find out the solubility? We all know that A3B4 will equilibrate itself in water, producing 3A 4 positive plus 4B 3 negative, aqueous. Okay, total positive and total negative charges should be equal. The number of ions are already given over here. So when we reach to the equilibrium, the moment of equilibrium arrives, this will become 3s, this will be 4s. Now solve it for KSP. Now solve it for KSP. We have 3s raised to the power 3, 4s raised to the power 4. It will become 27s to the power 3 into 4 into 4 is 66, 256. And yeah, this is a big number, huge number we are getting. As to power 4. So K solubility comes up as how much? KSP by, let's say this is the only number which is common everywhere, and probably this will be the product of 27 into 256, 6915 raised to the power 1 by 7. So correct answer should be B. So even if I have not solved this whole, by simply checking the options, you can get the answer by using the power thing over here, the power which we are using. But still, it's okay, it's all fine. Going for the perfect answer and going to the final answer. What was that question number? So we had 18th question here. We have come to the 19th question, everyone. 11th question were already solved by me in my, like the first time I came here for the second paper second solution. Then we have another question here, that in ruhenium and niobium, what should be the correct basically electronic configuration we have to find out, because X and Y has to be calculated, and X and Y are nothing but the number of electrons present in 4D. I directly came over here so to bring up the all these things. So deuterium, zirconium, niobium. So the configuration over here is 4s. This is 5s1 and 4d4. This is a configuration of 5s1, 4d4. This is niobium. And if I talk about the ruhenium, configuration is 5s1, 4d7. Very strange and very different, by the way. But there's nothing we can do about it. It's all about rote learning, and it's all a part of your DNF block. Somewhere we deal in electronic configuration as well. But yeah, probably and mostly the part of D block. So the sum was asked for X and Y. So since X and Y has been given to you, 7 and 4, just add them and up and find the answer as 11. Now, probably the final, not final, but we have some more questions, but yeah. So what question was there? 19th. We have the 20th question. On the guess based, we have 20th question of the day. Calculate the radius of the excited state. Whenever the first excited state, it's saying, it's talking about n equals to 2. So whenever, whatever the nth excited state is there, just put n plus 1. Just simply put n plus 1, okay? Okay, try find out the calculate the radius of first excited state. So R for helium. Well, the same question come, I remember, in the first shift as well, but this was a bit different. And Bohr's theory is quite important for all of you who are watching this lecture right now. You people might be watching the next sessions also. You people might be giving your exams in upcoming shifts as well. These sessions are highly important, and you must know what topics have been focused by JEE itself and these kind of questions have been asked. Do it. So we have n equals to 2. So radius is 0.529, n is square by z, where n is 2 and z is also 2. So do it, n square by z. 2 square by 2. So just double of it will be what? I guess 1.05 angstrom. So option B will be the correct answer. Let's not waste the time. It's very easy question. You all people must attempt this question. You all people must get the correct answer out of it. And if you are not doing it, then this is an absolute mistake by you. You have to utilize these things. We have next question, that in the given compound, which one of the Prussian blue color the Lassaigne extract? Oh yeah, I'll explain. I remember this was given by Lassaigne. This test was given by nitrogen. By cyanide actually, no. You know what was the Prussian blue? The Prussian blue is ferrocyanide. Ferrocyanide. This is Fe4 FeCN6 whole thrice. This is called as Prussian blue. So there's a cyanide we must require, and the cyanide is in second option. We have no carbon here, cannot give you this test. Here we have carbon and nitrogen both. So this is the correct answer. Hopefully you are understanding what I meant. Most easy question. So time for the final question of the day. For the final question of the day, we had 21st and 22nd. 22nd question of the day, guys. 22nd question. There is a reactant. Which of the following combination of the amine is the final product? So we have RCONH2, which is an amide, and aqueous NaOH cannot convert it into anything, not even in final product of amine. Correct combination for amine. But this is Gabriel thalamide synthesis. So this will be, this is P. So remove all the other options. Now this simple thing that cyanide can be converted to nitro compound. Cyanide can go for either of them, and amide can also be treated with LLH4, which will be the most preferred one, and cyanide will go for H2 and PD. Now check out the correct answer and pick the one. So A with Q and B with P, AQ, BP, and only one option is there, option 2. So that's it everyone, that is from my side. So that was the session you all had. We almost finished 20 questions today, and 22nd question this was, and few of them might not be exactly like the one which has been asked in the examination paper, because this is all that was given by the memory based of the students who came out of the exam center. So guys, stay tuned only on this channel and do subscribe us so that we also get motivated to bring another sessions. Tomorrow we'll come up with the same josh, same excitement. We'll bringing you session 1, session 2, shift 1, shift 2, both of the answer and explanation and analysis over here, from where it has been asked, what is the importance of these compound, what is the importance of the concepts, and how do you have to prepare the concepts. Until then, so just keep exploring us and keep your study up to the date, keep yourself motivated, and do not lose the hope. So let it be whatever the what should I say, shift is yours or day is yours, that will bring up you the most amazing journey and the success to you. So hopefully everyone, let's have a good night from here, and we'll connect back tomorrow in our first shift by 1 PM sharply. Bye bye and take care. Good night.